Danny went in to get a haircut and he talked to his barber who's very busy and said, "Hey, have you ever thought about using a voice agent to answer your calls for you while you're cutting hair? That way you don't miss out on customers." And he said, "That sounds awesome." Danny said, "Why don't I build that for you for free?" He built it for him and it changed the game for this barber. Now, Danny builds voice agents for barbers and he charges $2,500 to $5,000 upfront plus hundreds of dollars a month to maintain it. But the thing is that these voice agents can be created with just a few clicks. You can train them just by dragging a screenshot over from their Google business profile. That's it. Or just by linking their website. Let's go talk to Danny.
One of my barbers, I call him my therapist because I talk to him every week, right? And just it's cheaper than therapy. And so I was like, hey, let me rebuild your website because it didn't look that good. And let me start doing some stuff on Go High Level. He's the number one barber in Huntington Beach, California. And so I felt like if I did this for him for free, he's in one of those buildings where there's all like these like
salon suites.
Yeah.
20 business owners in one room.
And I don't, that's my lead cycle right there. And so I was like, let me build you this website. You'd be my test dummy at the end of the day. I'll do this all for free. I built him the website. I built him this AI agent, and he was absolutely amazed by the AI agent because there's kind of two type of barbers. There's one barber where he's absolutely busy and he can't take any phone calls because he's just constantly booked. And there's another barber who is just not that booked, right? And so
he's like nothing in between.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's the booked guy. And so I was like, let me implement an AI agent because how many people are calling you and you just might miss the opportunity from just a scheduled link, right? And so we implemented an AI agent so that whenever he doesn't answer, instead of going to voicemail, if the agent picks up, ask him all of these questions. We kind of fed him all of the business information.
You're saying that
the voice
people
agent
call him, he's in the middle of cutting, he can't answer. So a voice agent picks up.
Correct.
And asks a bunch of questions and fills out a form.
Yeah. Right? Like we just gave them all the information. But if they want to schedule something, then it would give them the direct link for them to book an appointment right away. I mean, he was getting bookings from that link just the day we turned it on. And so it gave him the freedom to know that like, hey, this works and I don't really have to stress about new clients. And like, I understand that time's money and stuff like that, but this helped a lot.
So you made this voice agent and you said there was a scheduling link. Tell me how that worked specifically. If the person said, yeah, can I just like book a time with you? Would it text them that link or would it ask them questions and then fill out the form for them?
It would text them that link. We thought that was the easiest way. Most of them are tech savvy anyways in today's day and age. And it'll give them a link to then book them directly with their own booking system that they use.
Okay. Is your agent telling them that this is like an AI voice agent, or is it just kind of talking to them as if it's a person?
No, it's full person. We use Go High Level and there's a couple that you could test out. We liked the girl version of it. I mean, unless you ask, I think it tells you that you're an agent, but just conversating with it, it was really, really good.
Are people asking? Do you know?
No, I mean, so Go High Level gives you like the transcript of the agent. So they're asking for the booking link. They're asking, when do you open? They're asking questions about the business.
They probably don't know.
Yeah. So
if they did know, it wouldn't make a difference because they're getting their question answered and that's all they want.
Exactly. At this point, that's what everyone wants. Like, give me the answer to the question.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait on the phone for a human being if it's an easy book. Now, if it's medical practice and stuff like that, it's a whole different story. We want them to talk to someone on the reps side or book a call with them, right? Because now a lot of medical practices are doing the membership route too.
Yeah.
Which is what we're going to be implementing in Go High Level as well as for subscriptions.
So if this barber is cutting hair, are people calling like his personal cell phone number? And if he doesn't pick up in like a certain amount of rings, then it transfers to the voice agent, or like logistically, how does it work?
Yeah. So he has his own work number that we connected. So there's two ways. It could go right away if they call, the voice agent picks up, or and ring instead of a voicemail, the voice agent will pick up. We decided to do the second option because in case he was at a lunch or had some time to pick up, he would love to still pick up and communicate with his customers if he can.
So you already told me this in the beginning, I'm remembering now, but you just replaced his voicemail with the voice agent, period, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Super easy. So if he's free, he wants to answer, he answers, and it's him. Do you have any metrics on like what type of call volume he's getting? Like how many voice agent conversations are happening on a daily or weekly basis for him?
We're still figuring out the go high level side of it. This was the free side that we had. So the metrics we do have are, I would have to pull them up, but they're all good. I don't know if I'm doing ballpark numbers. He told me specifically, because I ask him every week. He's like, this thing made me lazy to a point where I don't want to pick up. So most of the time, he is just not picking up and letting it
Yeah.
go. So,
Good.
yeah,
I mean, that's because he's seen that it's as good or better than him anyway.
correct. And he's
So
trusting it. Yeah,
keep
yeah,
watching Netflix with your wife. Like what?
exactly. Yeah,
Right? Like
and that's what I
that's
was
what
saying. I was like, that this gives you the option to leave your phone open at all times.
right. Like this is what AI is supposed to do, is actually give us more time. And in most cases, it's not yet. It's still too early, right? But it really seems like I keep coming back to voice agents by accident, right? Like voice agents are just such a good use case for AI right now that fits so many businesses because there's 33 million small businesses and like the vast majority of them could use a voice agent.
Hey, believe it or not, this is actually just a small segment of the full episode. If you want to watch the full episode of this, check out the link in the description.